I'm back, y'all. Somehow, shape, form, or fashion, Facebook shut me off. Like, where they do that at? You know, talking about something I ain't have no connection. Excuse me. I hope that my other live feed saved, but if not, I guess we're gonna have to try it again. Talking about thoughts and tears. I don't know what just happened to my last live feed. Again, I got to mention, I kind of got irritated by that. I hope it saved in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So I'm going to try to reiterate and go back over what I was previously talking about. I hope my brother come back here and finish with his testimony that he was on, because we definitely have to talk about that testimony that he was talking about. So hopefully he finds me and come back. I wanted to get back on. Hi, Johnson. Hey, over there, Raw. How y'all doing? I just had a live feed going and Facebook just shut it all the way down. So I don't know if it uploaded the last live that I had. But I definitely can go back and talk about what I was talking about originally in my other live feed. Hopefully. Yeah, I know, right? Exactly, Reed. So hopefully he comes back, because I don't know what that was that just happened. It just shut everything down. And I'm a little pissed off about that. I was talking about earlier, talking about thoughts and talking about tears, talking about how we cause our own damnation, our own fears, our own problems, our own turmoils. We cause that. If y'all have any questions that y'all want to ask me about, I'm about to turn this light off real quick. If y'all have any questions that you all would like to ask me about the topic that I was discussing, by all means, ask me whatever it is. Oh, the last one is on there? Oh, yes. So if y'all wanted to catch up and figure out what the last part, thanks, Jelana. If y'all want to go back and catch on some of the stuff that I was talking about in the last video, I see it's up there. So by all means, take a look. But I'm going to go back on topic of what I was discussing, which was, and I hope my brother man come back here and discuss his testimony again, like I said, because that was getting good and I want to have some feedback on that. I'm speaking too much truth. Yeah, that's right, Empress. So, I wrote down like a lot of things that I wanted to talk about and discuss. So the next thing, when I was saying that we are causing our own physical pain, holding in pain, which is causing certain muscle memories, we're doing things without even knowing that we're doing them. When people be like, I blacked out. If you black out and you are now in a fight that you didn't even know how your body got into that fight, that's that muscle memory of pain that you have caused yourself because you never let go of the last pain, the last hurt. And in order to let go of these things, we have to, like I said in the last video, yoga, meditation, whether it be boxing, whether it be mantras, singing bowls, getting more into your magics of self. We have to start getting into that. We need to start loving our good, bad, and ugly of ourselves. There's a lot of us melanated folk who have too much ego to the point where we deny our inner childness. We deny our inner selves. We have so much fear in us that we tell ourselves it's not fear. I can handle it regardless, knowing good and damn well you can't. Okay? The only way to handle it is by going so far deep into those places that you didn't want to touch on, that you bring it to the forefront and you knock them down. You hold that little child in you, hold their hand, tell them let's go. We got to make moves, honey. We got things that we need to do. Something else that I want to talk about is, of course, balance is key. I talked about yoga. The body being all energy and all electricity, which means you have to feed it. That's good, Patty Murphy. Yeah, it's going to hurt a little bit, but it's supposed to. That's how you grow. I had to learn that for myself so I can get my hair to grow back. I don't need it anyway. Who needs antennas when you all in touch with yourself? But that is exactly the reason why I lost my hair in the first place. Is because I had too much built up energy, too much. When I tell y'all, I won't gonna cry for nobody, okay? I won't gonna cry for nobody. And that mess hurts on the inside. You have so much confusion, so much back and forth issues where you're like, I don't know, I don't know, I'm a God, but then I'm over here crying like a little, but I had to understand it's all a part of the same thing. Thank you. It's all a part of the same thing. And we got to learn to accept, like I said, all of who you are. When you have holding all of that pain and energy, you are shutting down your chakras. So your chakras can no longer bounce back and forth through the cycle of that spiral growth of, yeah, I failed this time. Let me dust it off my shoulders, pick myself up, and let's keep on rising. That's a whole part of being a God, being able to rise no matter what it is that you've gone through. We can't sit here and wallow in the foolishness. Let me see, because I wrote like a lot of stuff on my little paper, y'all. You see that? So much stuff that I wanted to touch bases on. Oh, I also wanted to read a poem of mine. I'm just now learning to let go. I was kidding, man. Oh, trust, we all were, especially us melanated folk. But that's the reason why we are gods. These powers that be, they knew this. They know you can't leave us down too long because we know how to flip that. We know how to make it to be where, okay, it's time to dust our shoulders off. It's time to heal. The main way to heal is by love. No matter how much it hurts, love is the cure. By something I was talking about in the last video of how your ego and your pride will F you over. That's one of the main problems of my black people. Okay? I cry like babies and I understand why my kundalini moves. Yes, indeed, Ra. So what I was saying about black people, the melanated people, the more that we go through this ego trip, where we are keeping ourselves stuck where we are right now, thinking that we are higher than all. And that's what's wrong with the white folk and they power trip. They think they higher than all, but they will fall if we don't get a ground, spiritual ground on the spiritual warfare. That 3 times since 05, comma. I bet it did, Murphy, honey. We got to work on that, Suge. Hello. Yes, thank you. So if we don't calm that down and learn what oneness means, okay, I understand that certain white folk that have certain negative entities and energies within them have done a lot of things to F us over the time frame years. I understand that. But we can't live in that place. Living in that place is what's keeping us fucked up. And that's the reason why these quote unquote white folk that's running the country, this Illuminati or the more so, let me say, Bilderberg Group Trilateral Commission, okay? These is families, bruh, okay? Families that is taking us over. They ain't got no type of power. We giving them that power. Something else that I wanted to mention talking about power. These holidays, y'all. These holidays, for one, are not real holidays. These holidays signify the holy days, meaning that for melanated and black people, this is where we vibrate the highest. So when you vibrate, so when we're vibrating the highest during these holy days, that's what they feed off of. They're feeding off of our humbleness. These are the times that we are more, where we're humble, where we're more loving, we're more giving during these holidays or holy days. Because of that, these powers that be feed off of that. So they make sure they make these holidays certain things where they can get money off of us. The only way they can survive is off of our pain. So if we are, during these holidays and we're going to their stores, come on now. First of all, by us being gods, we need to know better so we can do better. We can't use their stores and expect to get out this rut.
We work for how long? We do all this working, and we don't put money into self. I learned from a friend of mine that we have to invest in ourselves. We can't sit here and talk about white man this and white man that, and you giving white man everything you got. Like, I don't understand. So in order to get out of that, we need to start creating our own businesses. It's going to be hard work, but this hard work is going to aid us at the end of the day. This is how we get back on top. We can't make excuses for why we can't get back on top. As a unit, we can get where we need to get if we stop giving it away. So like I was saying about the holidays, they feed off of that. Just like Christmas coming around. And do you know they make billions of dollars off of us during Christmas time. This is the same. Yeah, that's right. That's right. These are the same, all this money that we're giving away, we can be feeding and helping each other. We wondering why there's so much homeless people out there on the streets, why there's so much hurt and pain out here on the streets. And that's because we're giving the money to people who's already rich versus saving each other. These people ain't gonna save us. So why we not saving us? Why we not feeding? If we can give people money, in these stores and whatnot, for mess that we don't need, materialism, bullshit. And that's one thing about in the Bible that people don't really pay attention to. Holy Bible means book of the sun, S-U-N. It's an astrological book, and it's an energy in motion book. It's telling you things about your kundalini. It's telling you things about your higher and lower consciousness. It's telling you how to overcome your lower self to reach your Christ-like consciousness. Everybody be saying Lucifer is so mean or Set is so, evil, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell y'all one thing, okay? Lucifer, Set, whatever you want to call him, from whatever religion, whatever culture you want to call it from, Lucifer is not an evil being at all. He is a light bringer. Actually, to be honest, Lucifer is actually, kind of like, female / male. So, that energy essence is Lucifer never, or Set never condemns, makes people do anything. That's the reason why we have free will. We have free will because we manifest our own BS and negativity. Set or Lucifer just condemns those who have made the choice to do wrong. So by that being said, everybody's sitting here talking about, I'm so scared. It's that evil. Da, 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 da. No, nigga. It's you. It's you and what you're manifesting. If you wasn't manifesting it, it wouldn't be evil. To be quite frank and honest, in this material and physical world, none of these energies in motion would exist if we did not think of them. Just like back in the day in ancient times, there was no such thing. There was fear, there was pain, there was sorrow, but they, kind of shrug it off because they knew that was just a part of life. Yeah, we're going to have to chop some people's heads off, but we're not about to cry about it because we have to do what we got to do for nature and to keep the cycle going. They didn't run into fear where I'm just going to run in fear and let me go into hiding. No, that's not what went down. So it was more so of, if I had to take your head, bruh, it got to go. Now, I'm not saying we're going around cutting off everybody. I'm saying we need to target the people who deserve to be targeted. We can't be going out here killing all these white folks and all these other people when they just as lost as we is. And there's a whole lot of your own black brothers and sisters who will throw you under the bus. Just like these other folks over here and these other cultures that you think is so much, against you. A lot of your own kind is against you. So that's why I said color, the whole racism thing, everything that these powers that be are doing is divide and conquer. Us melanated and gods know how to unify, bring together. So that means we need to bring together everyone as one. Once we get to that understanding that there is no such thing as no color, no culture, all that is bullshit. That's that fuckery. Once you get to that inner being and you understand your true self and that light being within, now you can see the world. Now you can see these binary codes. Now you can see what level they working on. Okay? Because they on a whole totally different mess, and it's spiritual warfare, but we over here worried about the physical. You mess over the queens and the seas. You got it. Yes, that's right. Thank you. And they know that I put a picture or something up on my page talking about the queen ant. How in order to take out a colony of ants, you take out the queen. Just like with bees, you have to take out the queen bee. Just like with the black culture or the culture of all cultures that started with us. Once you take the... Let me tell y'all something. I'm all over the place, but let me tell y'all something. Okay? Once you take out that Ace Boone Coon, okay, that would be the black women right now. Once you take out the black woman, you defame her, devalue her, disrespect her, get her to disrespect herself, not love herself, not know who she is. Once you take her out, you got the entire race of people. I'm talking about humanity, not just black people. I'm talking about all people. All right? My black brothers feel like, a lot of them that I've come across feel like that the white people or these white men are targeting the black man. No, they're not targeting you. They just got to get you out the way. Because once they get you out the way and y'all supposed to be our warriors, our stability, our soldiers supposed to protect us. Once they get y'all out the way, the only people left out there is the black woman. Then you get them. Like I said, you get everybody else. Exactly. That's right, Murphy. You can't see me? I know. Let me turn my light back on. I just turned it off, actually. So, like I was saying, once you take down... no, that's not what I was getting ready to go with. I was getting ready to go with that on the opposite side of the white man is the black woman. Two sides. White men have this type of inferiority. For one, they're upset they got kicked out of a certain type of purity. So they're like the lesser out of the vibrations at the bottom. And they know for a fact, like I said, they love us and hate us at the same time as far as black women is concerned. They love us and hate us at the same time. You damn them, you get everybody to fight against each other, all this confusion, then they got the upper hand. So they know once black women get back on the upper hand, we can get everything back else up where it needs to be. We have to work as one, unified. My sisters be like, I can do fine. I'm independent, blase, blah. No, I'm sorry. I can't agree with you on that, sister gal. Polarities. That's right. I can't agree with my women. Right turn, I say right into a whore. Yeah, that's right. Hello, you feel me? So I can't agree with my sisters when they're talking about I'm an independent woman. No, that's bull. Okay, you need certain things. That polarity that Day Oracle, I guess, just mentioned. We need those. Without it, you just fall. If anybody want to, ask anything, I hope the guy that was on the last live finds me, because I needed him to go back into his testimony so I could touch on that. He was saying how he had actually died and he just got out of the hospital and was starting to get back together. I think his name was Kevin or something. But how, he, kept pushing and whatever. And he, right before he was getting ready to get into it, my live feed dropped. So hopefully he finds me on this one. I wanted to, while I'm also here, read a poem from my book called Emotions versus Logic. And the reason why I thought that was something interesting to bring up is because I was earlier talking about tears and the needing to cry, because without crying everything builds up. You're shutting down your nervous system and every other system in your body when you can't let things out. Men being too tough where they feel like they don't need to cry. Women being too tough where they feel like they don't need to cry. They just get angry. So now you got all these people just running off of anger, vengeful fuel, and wondering why we can't get back on top. And I want to discuss about how you have to balance your emotions with the logical aspects of your spiritual realm. So, I have a book, self-published book that I have. It's called Affairs of the Heart. This is my picture on the back. My little author's bio. Know thyself, stay woke, be in tune. So if you would like to purchase my poem book, it will definitely be on lulu.com, because that's the only place I know where to put it right now. And let me get my poem out so I can read it for y'all. And again, it's called Emotions versus Logic. I've been doing certain readings out of my book to go with certain topics that I discuss. Yes, tears are cleansing, exactly. Because it definitely will balance and get your mind where it needs to be. So this poem is called Emotions versus Logic. So y'all bear with me. I gotta make sure I can see. So it goes, sometimes I feel as though there is no way out, trapped in a place where my heart and my mind catastrophically shuts down, doomed to refuse the irrefutable authenticity of realization amongst my sensitivity and visions of sanity. Our modern dynasty has lost its touch of true reality, not connected with the world's energy, in turn creating false ideas of what the energy in motion has manifested through emotion should be. Knowing that our coexistence is dependent on our logical instincts, we as human race undoubtedly must become one with each other initially. To balance emotions with the logistics of syllogistics will in turn create the equivalence of the perfected, imperfect, modern, anthropomorphic union amongst all races of beings amongst this planet and the universe. Anticipating and wishing to be set free, to have someone or something rescue me, knowing the world as I see can cause the lucid to sound as though they speak nothing but insanities. Knowing that my antics are valid to my jubilated energy, I've learned to become the less fearful and less weak, no longer tormented by my mind's own sympathy, so to speak. No logical lesson that I've cultivated from the life studious instructions that balancing my mind with the logic of my heart has made me emotionally sound and perfectly me, causing those around me to become less irritating and less vexing to see. Managing my disposition of the heart has become the way I've gained my control, manifesting a humble mind and meek leniency for those mentally light years apart from me, and correlating the two polarities. It's tough to reinforce the knowledge of awareness if selfishness and blinding the person's humaneness, which is why empathy and understanding is the correct way to perfectly equate emotions to nature's logical potion in notion. At times the path is a lonely road, but then what in this physical world is actually easy? So since it's worth the knowledge, the journey tends to become a path that you have to learn to bend, fighting through my obstacles to find peace within. So that is my poem called Emotions versus Logic. Touching base on, like I said, we have to understand when it's the time to become emotional, and when is the time to to actually step out and do something as far as fighting back. With each other, it ain't a time to be emotional. It's a time to break bread, talk about your problems. We used to talk all the time. I know my men folks be like, us women talk too much, do too much talking, etc., etc. Yet without communication, you can't understand the problems of somebody else. You can't understand how to unify and love someone else because we're too busy assuming, okay? Assumptions will whoop your ass, okay? Doing all this assuming ain't gonna get you nowhere. So by communicating, being able to talk, being able to listen, being able to, give information, take information, vice versa, balancing those polarities is how we are able to get where we need to get. Everything don't cause for a response, y'all. All right? We need to learn how to get these emotions under control, because right now we just be flying off the whim, and we wonder why our youngins is flying off the whim. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but our younger generation, they're let down the walls of, yes, the walls of the ego is the problem. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, but our youngins are picking up our anger-filled traits and our vengefulness. They're picking it up. They have the spirit of fight. They're warriors. Their energy and heart is warriors. They want to fight. Okay? They want to fight. They want to rebel. They want a certain type of war. But we have to be able to teach them in the ways in which they go about that energy. Because right now, like I said earlier about holding in that pain, holding in that anger, holding in that spite and foolishness will be the downfall of our race, the downfall of our young. Our young is our future. If we don't teach them how to channel that energy, then we ain't doing nothing no better, no further than, what's going on now from what happened in the past. In order to move forward, we have to teach them and direct them. We can't say, get mad with our young, beat the black off our young. We can't be doing all that, y'all. Come on now. We got to get into their minds, teach them how to deal with certain things, how to conversate and talk about certain things. There's a whole lot of our young who disrespect the old because it's like babies have been teaching babies. And when I mean babies, I mean our mental. Our mental is still in that young inner child foolishness. And because of that, we're teaching the young how to do the same stupid things of how we feel versus thinking on a logical spectrum. And that's what happens when you take out the male figure. The male figure is that disciplinarian. He's the one that brings that motivation, that positive energy. He's not always on emotions. He's not always on that, we ain't got time to cry today. We ain't got time to be in our sadness and our sorrow today. Oh, there goes Kevin. Hold on, wait, y'all. What is testimony? Let me get him in. Hopefully the feed drops, y'all. I'm going to get back on live again so we can finish it up. But it dropped last time Kevin was on, so hopefully it'll stay on. Hey, Kevin Shook.
Hey, baby. How you?
I'm fine. I was just talking about how earlier how you was, telling your testimony and whatnot, and then our feed dropped. So, I was waiting for you to get back.
Already. And I appreciate that because a lot of people don't take the time out to listen to my testimony.
Mm-hmm.
So I really be try to get people really to sit back and listen, man, what I've been through. And God, man, God spared my life 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's real. And
Yeah.
a lot of people don't do that. You could be the toughest person in the world. You could be the best billionaire, millionaire in the world, whatever you do. But when you gotta use the bathroom, who you think remind you before you remind your own self to
Mm-hmm.
wake you up? God. When people say and when they realize they gotta use the bathroom, God say, man, get up, go use that bathroom. And a lot of people don't sit there and say, I thank you for even allowing me to breathe again.
Mm-hmm.
Cause today ain't promised, tomorrow ain't promised.
Yeah, I take it
So I
into not to interrupt you. When we're talking about
already.
when we're talking about God and everything, I take it as God is that is who we are as far as on a personal individual selves, because we're all connected. So by that being so, that's what keeps us pushing forward, keeping your mental going.
Already. Already.
And
Yep.
yeah.
And a lot of people that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm from Baltimore. Like my city is really it's like really crazy right now.
Mhm.
Cause every time you turn around somebody getting killed.
Yeah.
You feel me? And all we need is leaders. If we can get leaders, more leaders, and to let them know it's not even about all the killing,
Mhm.
you know, it'll bring the city together more
Yeah.
without violence.
Yeah. I agree
And a
with
lot of
that.
people don't want.
I feel like the
A
reason
lot of
why a
people
lot
don't
of
see
people
that.
I feel like a reason why a lot of people don't want to step up and be leaders is because of that fear. Fear of being,
Oh, right.
assassinated or some mess like that, when at the end of the day, I feel like all that's going to happen regardless. If you sit back, you're going to get
Oh,
shot down. If you stand up, you're going to get shot down. So if you're going to, want to make change and make change happen, we might as well fight for a cause. I'm not about to be sitting here and hiding, you know, and not doing what I need to do so I can at least wake up people along the
already.
way. And I feel like that's the reason why a lot of them don't want to be stepping up to that leadership position. Because once you stand up there, it's gonna be a lot that come
Alrighty, I
with
agree with you.
it.
Yeah, and a lot of people they don't understand that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I got a record label. I'm starting from the ground up.
Mhm.
You feel me? And everything that I do, I work. I live alone. I do it all. But what I'm saying, like, I work so hard, and a lot of people don't see that. I grind 24/7,
Mhm.
all hours of the day, all hours of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you got people nagging you and getting on your nerves, like, you tired of that.
Yeah.
And you help people, you do for people, and people don't see that.
Yeah. One.
But everybody want to see and a lot of people want to see what they can get out of you,
Yeah.
because they see you in attain success.
Mhm.
I'm still building, and everything I do it on my own.
Yeah.
No help, no nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that, like, and it's just me being as a man and growing up as a man. Like, I've been through so much, and a lot of people don't understand. Like I told you, I'm just getting off of life support in a coma,
Yeah.
and it feels so good. And I still got bullets in me. I got a bullet in the middle of my heart.
Oh,
I got a bullet in the middle of my back, and the middle in each shoulder with hollow tips.
mhm.
And I work out 24/7, all hours of the day,
Yeah.
and still work construction, and I do trash and moving company, and running a record label that I'm building from ground up.
Mhm.
So I'm grinding and everything,
And that's what I was
trying to
talking
build.
about.
You got to keep building.
That's what I was talking about earlier, as far as our thoughts and our strengths. Like, as far as melanated people and the God within us, we have the strength and the power to overcome anything and everything if we wanted to. Just like you said in your
Already,
testimony, you kept pushing, you kept fighting, you still here. There's a purpose why you're here.
already,
Like
yep.
you said, your testimony, that
Like,
strength, that is a type of form of a leadership and healing all in itself. So
already, and a lot of people don't see that.
yeah, but
They
a lot
don't
of
see
people,
that,
a
and
lot
I
of people
like
ain't gonna
talking to
see
you
it.
because see, a lot of people, like, when they got a beautiful black woman such as yourself.
Mhm.
First thing, you got a lot of perverts. So I want you to always remember
Mhm.
perverts watching and stuff like that. And another thing that I hate, like, I say a lot of people go live because me and my cousin got a talk show that's on IG, Facebook, and we go like between 7:30, 8 o'clock every night.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Depends what time I get off from work. And we got a lot of people that tune in. People from the, like, superstars that's reality show. The day is the first day that I ain't start the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you gotta look at it that we all blessed.
Mhm.
But a lot of people don't see that.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of
You know
people
what I'm
don't
saying?
see
I
it.
know.
A lot of people don't see it because they're selfish. Selfish, and their ego is in the way. So they're not trying to see
uh,
nobody else's way but their own way, and then wonder why, they got so much negativity coming their way. Because without that working together energy and that vibe, and you being all selfish, that's gonna cause nothing but problem and chaos.
yeah.
And
And you
another.
not listen. That's what I'm saying. You not lying. See, I can sit. See, I know that we're a clique,
Mm,
business minded. Because there's a lot of people. This is what I say. People walk, like, certain people in Baltimore. They walk past me, don't know who I am.
yeah.
But the ones that knew me for a while, they be like, "Girl, you don't know he was in the wire. Girl, he would wire me up." It's so much stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Hmm.
And the people that I thought I was around, they never looked out for me.
Yeah.
So, well, you know what I had to do? I had to get it on my own
Yeah.
and continue still doing it.
Hmm.
Like my cousin tell me, he said, just keep grinding. I got Atlanta Records behind me, Def Jam. I got a couple of rap artists that's already in the industry. Like, my label's called Money Boys Entertainment 1500.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be the one of the youngest rappers, one of the youngest person, one of the pr- promoter, like,
Type in
in the
your
biggest
opinion,
record label
Millennium.
downtown Baltimore.
Hmm.
Huh?
No, I was telling Paulinho down there. They said they had a good opinion, so I told them to go ahead and type it in, and we'll hit it up.
Already.
But go ahead.
Already, like I'm trying to have the biggest record label in Baltimore City, in downtown Baltimore, in the harbor.
Yeah.
Now, what I mean by that, like if you got upcoming artists, I want to have it where it's a studio in there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be safe, everything. And so even Def Jam, Atlanta Records even got a little office in there.
Yeah.
Studio, upcoming record labels that want to have a office in there. Everybody eating.
Yeah.
See, when it comes to money, I've been there and done that, and still got it.
Yeah.
But every day, I still struggle. Everybody got to struggle. My pride used to be on the up and up. My pride used to be like shit. So much I was going through, and I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people say, bro, you gotta express how you feel, cause don't nobody know what you going through.
I want to.
I'm on Facebook, IG every day, and these people lie to me all the time. Have you heard about the winning, the good news? You type in what news? That you were selected and you won 100 and something thousand. And I'm keep telling these people how you won a hundred and something thousand. They want you to send them 400.
Yeah.
So how you want something? And what I'm saying is, if I want something, and you saying I gotta take it out the money I want. Oh, we can't do that. That's how I know you full of games. I see through all. Don't let these glasses. I tell people, don't let these bifocals fool you.
Okay.
I got 4 eyes and I can see everywhere. You feel me?
Yeah. Hold on one second. Please, this guy. Paulinho, they want to get on here real quick. I tried to like pull them in while you're talking, so we all could be on here, but I don't think.
That's man.
Yeah, y'all both could be in at the same time. So let me tag them.
Go ahead. I'm gonna stay tuned in. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Yes, ma'am.
Shayla. All right. Let me get you in, honey. Here you go. In adding. Are you connected?
Hi,
Hey, how you doing, love?
good. And you finally you give me the opportunity to talk. He don't want to talk.
My apologies. You was getting into it. Go ahead. What you had to say, Shoes? My name's
Diana,
Jody, by the way.
nice to meet you. You're so nice. I love you. And you fun.
Thank you.
What we talking about?
I was talking about thoughts and how thoughts manifest certain things into our lives. I was talking about how building up anger and keeping in tears, sadness, it breaks down your body. Like you're causing
Okay, you know what? You when everything go away.
Yeah.
So can you repeat after me?
Yeah.
Go. Please help me.
Help you?
Come on, you go. Help. Yeah, you gotta say help you. Yeah.
Okay, got it. But I think
And then
I'm gonna be able to help myself.
no, I can help you too.
Okay. How you gonna do that?
Well, I just making you smile and making you mind in different way, only positive, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's it.
understand that. Positivity
If you
is
wanna,
the key.
you know what? If of course, you know what? If you wanna enjoy, you only have to come to my house and we can hang out. I have a party, whatever, and this other sign they go away in the name of Jesus Christ.
Okay, and where are you from?
From Dominican Republic, but I live in New York, Queens.
Okay. Well, you ain't too
What are you
far
living?
from me. I'm down here in North Carolina.
Oh my God.
Okay, hello.
You know what? I never go over there.
No, why not?
Because I don't know nobody from North Carolina. No, you.
Okay. Okay, now me, right?
So if you have any space for me and the coach, so I will appreciate that.
Okay. I can dig it, Suge.
But I wanna go over there to go out to enjoy, with
Okay.
my daughter.
I can. Yeah. I
Yeah,
can
because
understand that.
I delivered my baby in January.
Yeah.
Look,
You say you had a baby? Oh,
yep,
okay. We bringing in new life.
of course, yes.
Okay.
Look,
Make sure you raise and get them
look at
strong.
that.
Hey, little one.
Dile hi. Dile hello.
Hey.
She, she watching cartoon. When she watching cartoon, forget about it.
Okay. I see you down there, Kevin.
You know what? You want singer for you?
Do I want to what now?
Singer. I singer.
Oh, you're a sing?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
want to sing it 140 for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Look, Kiki, do you love me? Are you rhyming?
Oh my God.
Look.
Look
Look,
at
look, my
okay.
little one. Look.
Kiki Alali.
Ah,
Okay.
you see?
For some reason, I don't know what it is about that song, but my son be singing that song too, and I'd be like, "What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You don't know
it's
nothing about no
my
Kiki."
daughter. She dance like professional. My daughter.
Yeah. Aw.
You know what? You want her to sing it different for you? You just tell me
Yeah.
which one I sing it for you.
Okay. I don't know one right now. I'm gonna have to come back to one. She's
What?
one. You have to just come up with one.
Well, let me see. Let me see. Umbrella de Rihanna.
Rihanna,
Give me
you
key.
gonna sing me another song? I don't know what that is. There,
Yes.
should. I watch too much
Ah,
cartoons.
look. You
So,
know what? Come to New York.
come to
I
New
will find
York.
a boyfriend for you.
All right. I'm gonna have to come pay a visit. I gotta give me a ticket or something.
Victoria, come there.
Okay. Look, she said, "Don't shun me now, Mama."
Yeah. Hi.
Look,
Uh-oh.
there go the future right there. The future I was talking about,
Yeah.
y'all. We gotta get them nice and strong,
Well,
keep them mentally charged.
you have a nice guy for me in North Carolina?
Do I have a nice what now?
No, guy.
Oh yes, I do. He doesn't live here in North Carolina though. Look at Lord have mercy.
Hell no. Tell me hell no.
Oh Lord, I can't do that to him, Suge.
You so nice.
Oh well, thank you. That's part of my
I
charm and gifts.
I glad to meet you tonight. I miss you for my friend.
Okay,
The
that's what I'm
guy
talking
who
about. We
talking
supposed
a
to
lot.
stay in contact. Hmm?
You know the guy who talking a lot?
Kevin.
Ah, forget about it.
Look, Kevin down there watching us. He was telling me his testimony. Y'all got any testimony? You got some big eyes, little lady. No, not you. This one. Come on.
Kiki
Oh,
Alali.
Lord.
Kiki
Y'all are something else.
Alali.
We got to get back
You
on
hear that?
topic, y'all.
Okay,
All right.
Victoria.
Look, keep in contact with me in my inbox. I got to get back to my knowledge that I was spreading. You
Okay,
gotta
do it.
be stay in tuned over there.
Okay.
So yeah, you gonna stay tuned. I'm about to go back with my knowledge I'm about to share.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, you too, love. Mwah.
Kiki, do you love me?
Oh my gosh, Kiki loves.
Kiki Alali. Kiki
All right,
Alali.
love
Bye,
you
bye.
too.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I think I hung up by accident. Oh Lord, I hope she caught me. Oh, approve. Hold on, Kevin. Let me bring you back. um. Like I said, if anybody want to discuss something on there to tie into what I was originally talking about with thoughts and tears, feel free to share. So Kevin, she said you talk too much, Suge.
You don't never listen. I mean, she ain't even want to let you get off.
Okay.
Listen, I got a lot of family members from down there where you from too. The Birds, the Dixons, the Scotts. I
Oh
don't
yeah.
know if you know them.
I probably know some
And
of them,
Bet
honey. I don't know.
and some Bets and Besses.
Okay.
Bessies.
They might be somewhere around here.
Yeah, a lot of like my aunt and them, they own churches and elementary schools down there.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
yeah.
really? Okay. So we got some teachers and whatnot in your fams.
No, they own churches too. So they
Okay.
they church people.
What you know about tarot cards? I know this is
Huh?
random, but what you know about tarot? You scared of them?
Tarot.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of nothing. The only person I fear is God. Real
Right.
talk.
You shouldn't fear God either. God is loving.
Yeah, but I'm saying when it comes to him, I fear him because he done already done blessed me. So
Yeah.
that's the person I fear.
Okay.
It's
All
God.
right. Or
You
the
know,
spirit
so
or the entity.
already, already.
All
And a
right.
lot of people don't think like that. See, like my mind now is trying to buy houses.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You
And
in the
fix
real
them up.
estate?
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
I ain't there just yet, but I'm in the makings of doing that. But I'm trying to get like a couple of houses, fix them up, and fix them up for the homeless. Had the
Yeah.
keys to their own door inside their room. It'll be brand new stuff. Everything brand new. Boxes, drawers, clothes, everything that they need.
Yeah.
But like 4 or 5 months down the line, they need to work on getting the job.
Okay.
Section 8, I mean anything. But as long as they know they got somewhere to eat, lay their head, and everything.
All right. I think I want to do some. This is gonna be like throwing it off a topic a little bit, but like I said, I kind of do like tarot cards and whatnot. And I think that these are my tarot cards right here.
Oh my God.
Oh yes, honey. Don't be scared now, big baby. Don't be scared now. Hello. I was talking about in my earlier feed how we need to get into more of our because for one, I'm not I was born in a Baptist church, but I'm not religious.
Yes.
I'm more so of on spiritualism and knowing that oneness that I feel as though we can discuss this if you want along with my tarot.
Hmm.
But I feel as though that everything in nature is one in itself. God is a spirit and an energy and an entity and a frequency and vibration. With that being said, we are in the image, therefore I am. So I see myself just as much as a God as I see a tree or any given thing that has breath. Everything is different characteristics of what God is in itself. And for
So
me, knowing that is what kept my strength going and kept me being able to teach and heal certain type, people that I need to come across, right?
already.
And a
So I'm
lot of
I'm gonna
my,
ask you this:
yeah, go ahead.
if a lion or a tiger standing next to you,
Uh,
what would you do? If it
as far,
was a lion and a tiger, right?
uh,
And you and standing next to you, how you gonna react? How you gonna move?
I mean, it depends on where am I at. Because if I'm in the middle of Africa, this lion, the tiger don't know me. I'm just gonna have to stand there. Because I know if you run, I studied. I was in animal science for a minute, and if you run, it's gonna be a done dada. So I bet as well just sit right there and run.
I love you. I swear to God, I love you. You old man, I love the way you think. You ain't gonna get too many black beautiful women that know how to think, and that's the God's honest truth.
Look, I know that
And I'm
energies travel, energies in motion. So that means this lion, tiger, bear, whatever it is, if they sense fear, they're going to eat it up, baby. They're going to eat it up. And I need
like,
to not be ate up.
hey yo, already,
So
already.
I wanted to let everybody know who's in this live room right now. If anybody wants a free reading from my tarot cards, hello, I am willing to
I'm ready.
do. You
Listen,
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, because I'm
Yeah.
really to do my little, one card reading right quick.
I've been ready. I just looked at the card because your card's a little crazy,
Oh
baby.
no, that's because I actually have two different decks. I have the Isis Oracle deck.
Oh,
Oh wait, don't get scared.
ooh.
This is the Isis Oracle deck right here. And then I have, let me show you my other deck because I got two decks.
Is
Then I
is it
have
gonna
my
bring me some
angel,
good luck?
huh?
Is it gonna bring me some? I hope I need some luck.
We gonna see. Well, do you know how they work?
I never seen it or had it. That's some psychic stuff, but I like that.
Oh yeah, that's part of your ancient culture. You better know it, honey. Angel, Jelana, anybody else in there who wants a reading for the night, you just let me know, Suge. But yeah, I'm gonna do yours real quick, Kevin. Look, we done got all off course of what my original topic was. Did you have any
I'm so
question you
sorry.
wanted to
See
ask?
that's how. See, you got effect on everybody like that. You don't even know. Chocolate, beautiful smile, smart, intelligent. You know, you got that, and you got everybody for the attention. Ain't nothing wrong with that, and
Oh,
that's
well, that,
good. And you got to keep doing it. I'ma support you all the way,
well,
100%.
thank you. I hope you definitely share my video, huh? The first one in this one.
I'm sharing all of it. I ain't
Okay.
gonna let you down.
That's what I'm talking about.
You might even have Oprah call you because she be
Okay.
watching me.
Oh
Hello?
yeah. Okay. I have a on my
Uh,
Facebook, I have a YouTube channel, an Instagram, and a Twitter and whatnot. And you got to find me and follow me on all of them. I put my information on Facebook, so you can go ahead and look it up too when you get off of here. So, did you have a
oh,
question
so
for
you
my
going so
cards to see what the universe got to say?
no, I wanna I just I don't know how it works, so you gotta tell me what I gotta do.
Okay, well, the way they work is, like I said, all energy is connected in as one. So, the way these cards are is like you can either ask a question or I can just pull a card to see what the universe wants to tell you. And by
All
the
right,
way
go
it,
ahead. All right,
okay,
listen.
so
You gonna do can you do both of them different decks,
yeah, you want me to do both of them different decks?
please?
Okay,
Please, hold on. Let me say, cause I'm a fan of you. Please.
okay, I can do that for you, honey. Let me see what I can find in here for you. What they got to talk to
If
you
you
about.
ever come to Baltimore, I got you. But I'm trying to move down North Carolina,
Oh,
get
this is
away
where you
from the
trying to
city.
get.
Yeah, I'm going to holler at my cousin and and I can still run my label. I got people that's behind me, that's backing me, so I'm
So
good.
this is the card that I have for you right here. It represents ancient powers and mysteries. Something that you have to be more in tune with yourself about. It talks about the oracle is guiding you to honor the power of your voice. Clearly, you have a strong voice and you have things that need to be said, like we talked about earlier, testimonies, etc., etc. So it's saying whether it's through spoken or sung words or through what you write, speak about or stand for yourself symbolically. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. Your voice has a lot of power. And with that being said, like I was telling you, your testimonies, your words, you need to start putting that out more often. People need to hear you. Especially like I said, you done gone through some things, Suge. And you got a
Already.
lot of healing with your stories and your testimonies. So that's what I got from that deck. I'm gonna pull this angel deck out
That's
real quick.
crazy because what you just pulled, that's crazy because everybody I tell my testimony, the first thing they say, you're an angel. God got something good in stores for you. I get
Yeah,
that everywhere I go, even from the young people to the older people. They say the
yeah,
same thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, you really touched me on that. Like, you couldn't have knew that. Real
Okay,
talk.
gotta let you know what needs to be said. So here's my angel deck right here, and let's see what this deck has to say for you.
Already.
Let me shuffle them up for you real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, one of them fell out. Usually when a card jumps out, that means it's something that has to be said and it's important. So let's see what it is. I done dropped it. Let me
Yes,
get it
ma'am.
real quick.
Alrighty.
Oh, here we go. Okay. See this one. This is the Four of Water. Water represents emotions, things that are fluid, something that has to change in certain type of energy and motion. It says somehow, shape, form, or fashion, you are missing out on an opportunity. I don't really know what this opportunity is, but somewhere, shape, form, or fashion, you have to step even further and harder into it. This is this card.
Dang.
Can you see it? I don't know if you can see
Yeah, I can see it.
it. It says, open your eyes to the possibilities. So there's something out there, like further saying with the last card about your voice, something out there that you have a opportunity to excel in, and you have to put all them two together so we can start healing yourself and other folk.
You ain't got another deck?
No, those are my two main decks right there.
You ain't got no more?
Just those two. I have I also do like fire scrying and pendulum scrying, but I got that stuff in the house.
Already.
So I'm about to do that on the next video or next live show.
I'm definitely gonna be turned there. But I want you to also turn it with me and my cousin Smoothie the Boy.
Yeah.
And on the show, like in the streets, everybody know me as KB. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And on the show too, it's Smoothie the Boy, KB Talk Show. And it's the name of the talk show called I Don't Give a Fuck. It's like we talk about, we come up with topics and we get everybody to talk about it. And we don't have a topic for that day or for that couple of hours where
Yeah.
ask the verbs, whoever, and whatever you bring up, that's what we're gonna talk about. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Definitely down for the call, Suge. I'm about to gotta close up my stuff. I'm getting ready to head it on in a moment. I've been sitting out in this car for about 2 hours. Look, my candles done melted and got on my dashboard.
damn.
Yeah, that's how long I've been sitting outside.
We're
I
gonna
gotta.
keep in contact.
Oh
Like,
yes, please
like
do.
I definitely got you, and I thank you for what you did, and I really appreciate you taking the time out to listen to my little testimony. You feel me?
Yes,
'Cause a lot of
anytime. I
people,
definitely appreciate it.
and the thing is, this is what I want to say. I'm gonna let you go. A
Uh,
lot of people they get on live, right?
uh,
And you know what I hate the most? They look at people. They want people to turn in. They'll turn their head and like they don't see you. They'll look down, turn this way. But when you got something that you want to express, they don't even they bypass you. I don't know this person. I don't know that person. They do a lot of crazy nonsense.
yeah. Well,
You
I'm
know what I'm
definitely not
saying?
gonna do.
So
I recognize everyone. Okay, because I'm just that loving of a spirit.
same here.
I
Same here.
definitely represent that love energy force. So I'm here. Whenever you need to chit chat, whenever you need to talk, you got a topic you want to talk about on live, we can get it done.
Already, I want the world to know who I am.
Okay, I know that's right. Hey.
You know what I mean? Too much money in my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the spouse.
Oh my God.
Big balls. Yeah, I'm a baller. Got
Oh
black chocolate with me, and she definitely with me. Get a lot of Benjis, so I count a lot of Benjis.
Lord.
Love
Okay.
your smile, love your style. Yeah, you already know. Baltimore City, I'm just buck wild. Keep that smile going.
That's
Already
that's
yawn.
that's your freestyle you got going for my live for the night, huh?
Yeah. She said,
Oh,
yeah, you did.
okay. I'm gonna be
All
I'm
right.
going to be back on tomorrow. I'll probably have a new topic tomorrow. And if anybody else got any
Okay,
topic
I'm
out there they
turning
want to
in.
discuss, okay, bet.
Already, you have a beautiful night
All
and
right,
keep the
you
work
too,
up.
should.
And I'm here.
All right, love. Mwah.
Alrighty, love more. Alrighty.
Good night.